It's 6:09 a.m. Like 15 of us. Cowboy camped at this beach last night. 3 of our friends hiked us in burgers from the malt shop, like 3 miles off trail, so that was pretty sick. It's a little cold, but making friends, having fun. 7:31, we just left camp. We're Congo lined up. I just booked an Airbnb in Wrightwood, so that's going to be pretty fun. We're going to pass mile 300 in about a mile or so, so that's going to be exciting, very rewarding. And then today we're going to the hot springs, so it's going to be a cool day. All right, and just like that, we've passed 300 miles on the PCT. So here's the trail. We're just following this ridge line all the way through this canyon. I'll zoom out. I mean, the camera doesn't do it justice, but it's a fairly sizable canyon and it looks awesome.
300!
Okay, so I just wanted to take an opportunity to talk about Veterans Point. I haven't really mentioned it while on trail, and at the end of all my videos you see the screen about donating to it. So Veterans Point is a veterans organization in Roanoke, Texas. They assist veterans with navigating things like the VA benefit system. If there's a veteran that has doctor's appointments but they don't have transportation, they line up transportation, they help them find housing, help them find employment, things like that. So they kind of fill in the gap of where the VA might miss. So they're a peer network group. A lot of veterans, I'm not a veteran, so I'm not at all speaking for them. This is just kind of what I gathered after speaking with Casey, who's the head of Veterans Point. A lot of veterans don't like the clinical aspect of treatment or just, things like that. They feel like they're being analyzed, and it feels a little too clinical, I guess. And with something like a peer network group, they're a lot more open to have fellowship and kind of share their stories and heal through their own terms, instead of getting like a psych evaluation. So to me, I wanted something other than myself to help support while I'm doing this. Obviously I have the YouTube thing going. I don't really anticipate it like blowing up or turning into a YouTube hiking star like a Darwin or a Dixie or something like that, but I figured since I will have a platform that's going to be reaching an audience other than just my immediate friends and family, I should plug in something that could benefit from that. So I'm trying to raise $1 for every mile of the Pacific Crest Trail, so that's 2,650. Technically the PCT is 2,653, but I just rounded down to keep the numbers easy. So if you enjoy this content, I really encourage you to donate. Any amount is fine. The link is in the description below, but that's kind of what that is. I should probably plug it more. I've just kind of been wrapped up and doing the whole hiking thing, looking at the views, working on the video editing and stuff like that. So if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. You can read a little bit more about it in the GoFundMe link. But yeah, I just thought I should plug that and kind of mention it while I'm on trail as opposed to just my announcement video. So thank you for your time and enjoy.
Don't take the couch off.
Only the good ones. Mom is so nice. What are the hot ones? I think it's so much better.
Okay, it's 5:03 with Kendall. Everybody else left, but we wanted to keep hanging out at that swimming spot. So what you saw before I started talking was a natural hot spring with some cold swimming hole around it. Unfortunate part of it is it is a clothing optional, so we saw a lot of old dong, a lot of PPs and TTs running around. Saw some balls, some butts, some boobs. So that part wasn't that tight, but overall it's pretty good. We chilled there, our whole crew. There's probably like maybe 12 of us right now, 13 that are all rolling together. So yeah, it was a really good spot. Natural hot spring. I hadn't really been to one of those before, and had some shade, had some swim. Someone left some floaties, so got to float around with Honey Bear a little bit. And now we are headed to camp, and tomorrow we're gonna get to a spot where we can apparently have pizza delivered to the trail. So overall, this section is gonna be pretty sweet.